I had a really interesting self connection experience this morning that I wanted to share because I found it to be funny and also just a really good way for me to sort of externalize this character that has been running around rampant in my inner experience, causing all kinds of needless suffering and so what showed up this morning in my self-connecting time is that I noticed that there was this anxious part of me that was like really worried about money and really worried about there's not gonna be enough money. The IRS is gonna audit you. You're gonna um, just this endless stream of like panic, the money's running out, which there's no evidence that there is. And there's plenty of I have like $3,000 just sitting around in my checking and savings right now, which for some of you might sound like that's not. To me, that's plenty. That's fine. I've got steady paychecks coming in. I got no reason to be panicking about money. But so what I started looking like, what I started noticing this part was it started looking like Paul Revere. Like I'm imagining Paul Revere like galloping and like I don't know what he's doing with like something with a hat, and he's shouting the British are coming, right? So instead of like it being the British are coming because he saw them and he like wants to warn everybody that the British are coming, my inner Paul Revere is a little cuckoo. He's like the town nut, right? And he's like, the IRS might audit your taxes. Panic. You might end up homeless. Panic, freak out. Everyone wake up because the money might be running out. Like that. And he's galloping on his horse through the town, waking everybody up. Like it's like rattling. Everyone's like, bah, damn, Paul Revere, just shut up already. Like it's 4 a.m. Go to bed, dude. We were sleeping. Like we're having a nice family dinner. Can you stop with the panic? Just Paul, like chill, shh, just chill out. So I realized that like things are bad, things are might happen. Like that is this Paul Revere panicked, like the crazy Paul Revere, not the one who like actually saved Boston. Don't quote me on my history. Actually, I've heard that he may not have been, whatever. So this like the town loony is my inner, you know, my inner danger, like that, whatever that voice that's just like always wants me to be prepared, always wants me to be on the edge of my seat, like looking out the window, waiting for the danger, so that then I can, like then I can see it when it's coming and then like not enjoy any of my life. Like that's essentially what this cuckoo nut anxiety things. And so I'm realizing like that guy in the town, like if this was, small town Boston, was it Boston? Small town Boston, like back in the day, like they probably would have been like, oh, Paul, God bless his little heart. Like he's just, he's like we probably would have had some compassion for this like scared loony who was like running through the town. I just pictured him naked and like drunk, like just off his rocker, like shouting that maybe the British might come at some point and we should spend all of the time between now and when they might come just in utter fucking panic. Like that's who this guy is inside of me. And I think if the townspeople would eventually just be like, Paul, come here, let's like get a blanket on you, just come here, let me just like pet your head and shh, it's okay, we're just gonna eat some dinner, let's eat some dinner, until the British come. And like, hey, have like a glass of wine, not like 14 glasses of wine, like a glass of wine, and then maybe you can like hang out with our family by the fire and sing Yankee Doodle went to town. Doesn't that sound nice, Paul? You deserve that, Paul. You've done a lot of good. You've done a lot of good running around. You're really concerned. You really want to keep us safe. I get that. Like you really want Boston to be safe from the British. We appreciate you. We also need you to just, come and just take a break. Just take a break for a minute. Have some corn on the cob and some turkey and enjoy us and let us enjoy you. So that's how I'm choosing to see my inner panicked Paul Revere about the IRS auditing me. which if they did, so I'm just seeing it as like, oh, that poor, look at her, just that crazy girl running around, freaking out. Just gonna go out and give her a robe and hug her and say, why don't you just come in for a minute? We get you. We're really worried here. You're really concerned about us. Thank you for doing such a good job of patrolling for danger. I'm glad you've been on the job. You've done a really good job for us. But also, we want to enjoy whatever time we have between now and this maybe thing that won't ever might not happen. So come on in, have some popcorn. So that's how I'm choosing to go through the rest of the day, is sort of in this state of compassion and empathy, and welcoming acceptance of my inner crazy, town loony who is overly panicked, instead of like screaming at it like, shut the fuck up, you crazy person. Like, that's not helpful because that person just gets louder. So instead, I'm just like inviting it in, giving it some love and snuggles, putting it in front of the warm fire, and maybe giving it some bread to like detox the alcohol. So I just want to share that with you. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to be in a place of acceptance and not resistance with this part of me, the inner Paul Revere.